as you can imagine, I mean, when something appraised for closer to $200 and you're getting them home for about 15.
This is exciting. This is exciting. Oh my gosh.
Okay, oh yes. This is gonna be quick because we don't have a lot of them. This one is gonna be a beautiful pearl necklace, not a strand of pearls though. Very modern in the way that you did these. And these, are these like blush or peach color?
So these are so exciting to me because these are natural color. These are natural color. Wow. Yeah, you have lavender, you have a natural multicolor. And multicolor is so popular in the pearl world right now. And this is, like you said, a modern take on a classic. The original classic pearl necklace was graduated, and this is a graduated station in the front of pearls on sterling silver chain. But what makes this so special and unique is that these pearls are natural color. They have luster that is top 1%. Wow. In the pearl world, we refer to that luster right there as metallic luster because it looks like it's almost like a metal finish where you could see your own reflection in it. Wow. But Mother Nature created that. Look at that. Those look wet as if they were just pulled out of the water like 2 seconds ago. Wow. And when pearls still look wet as if they were just pulled out of the water, you only get that in like the top quality luster.
I'm glad you mentioned that too, because and you'll notice that if you're a pearl connoisseur, then you already know that.
Pearl girls know that.
You know that look, and of course you would expect to see it with Imperial pearls, but you don't expect to see it for less than $35.
Yeah, maybe a single pearl with no chain. This is amazing. And I'm excited, you know, I'm excited. I see this, the price doesn't even make sense to me, but I'm excited that our ladies, you know, my goal is to share fine pearls with all of our ladies. You don't have to be, you know, extremely well-to-do, or it doesn't matter. Get these home, enjoy them. These are amazing. These are gems created from Mother Nature, by her, for us. Each one of these is a miracle. Each one of these pearls, those are natural color. And when you have luster like that, life in the pearl like that, that right there to me is gonna be, you know, 5-star reviews. When you get that box home and you put that around your neck, that is an ultimate neutral. It will go with absolutely everything, but every single time that you even take it out of the jewelry box, those colors are something that you are gonna fall madly in love with over and over and over again. So if you're gonna get that necklace home, you have just bought a piece that you invested once tonight, but that is gonna pay off 365 days a year as you enjoy this necklace for years and years. And know to yourself each and every time that you look at that necklace, that was a creation of Mother Nature. And I always say that there's no better designer than Mother Nature herself.
And that's why
she knows what she's doing.
Always sought after. I mean, and you can see the way that that just lays across your neck. It is one of those kind of things, maybe you feel like, well, maybe a strand of pearls is a little bit too dressy for my everyday. I don't think so, but if you feel that way, then this is not a strand of pearls. This is a kiss of pearls right there at the base of your neck in the most beautiful, beautiful way. The kind of luster that brings such great light and glow to your skin. This is the color that we like our highlighter and our makeup to be. This is the color that we like on our nails. This is the color that when you see a great picture and the sun is kind of, you know, sparkling, that's what this reminds me of.
And the best part of all, and you're so right, and it creates that glow on your face. These pearls are really exceptional, and when, you know, they look really beautiful in this shot, but when you get these home, they're gonna blow you away. You will not even believe the luster on these pearls. You know, in the pearl world, I'll walk through like the largest gem shows in the world, the Hong Kong International Jewelry Show, and I go through the booths of our pearl farmers, and you wouldn't believe how difficult it is to find pearls with these colors and this luster. You have to actually go to the farms and be there when they're being harvested to lay claim to these pearls. And I got those, and we got those before any other company did because of our family relationships. And I'm so excited